Good afternoon, everybody. It's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. I'll just shuffle my chair a bit. Oh, that's better. Yes, I'm sitting. We're back with part 2 of the Scrapbox journal make. So journals, hopefully. So this is all the papers. A couple being thrown on the top, scraps that I've made since, but this is all the papers that we sorted out yesterday that are possible, probable even, pages for journals. So yeah, they've fallen over a bit because I've had a pile of books on top of them because I've got some piano roll paper underneath. Can't remember if I told you, and on my, let's drag it out. Oh, it hasn't really straightened it out yet, has it? Yeah, my glue book as well. I think I told you that I'd bought some piano rolls. Nearly sure I had. Anyway, you might not have seen that video when I said it. I just roll it this way. So yeah, I bought quite a few in an auction. So, and I've not used any of them yet. So I've just opened one and cut it up. I think this is one of the more modern. I mean, they're all vintage, aren't they? But this is, oh, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Now, I didn't even know it was that. Look, because that would have, in fact, I'll take that piece out and put it in with my Christmas stuff. Some of the Christmas stuff is put away down here. So yeah, it's still curly. But I thought I'd put some of it in this journal as well. I'll move it all over there and see how it fares. I don't think it'll stop curling up until I actually put it in a journal. So these are my glue bits. Just move my twinkle lights. I've not got them on at the moment. I should have done. It's quite a dark, horrible, rainy afternoon, just for a change here in the UK. The cats are both having a sleep, which is always good. Neil's at work, but he's finishing early today, so I think he's finishing about 4 o'clock, and it's getting on its way to 3 now. So by the time I've done a little video and a little square round, he'll be over. Did I say he's coming home at 4? He's not coming home at 4, he's coming home at 6. I was thinking, gosh, that doesn't leave me long. Yeah, square around and get some tea on the go. I'm hoping I might even be able to fit a bath in the meantime. Got some aches and pains. It's the rain, I know, and well, it's not just the rain because I've dropped a big glass pot and it whacked me on the leg, so that hurts as well. But yeah, mainly it's the rain. So let me move that green. I don't need that. Okay, so now I've kind of squared them up. There doesn't look to be, oh, I don't know. I was going to say it doesn't look to be too many, but there is, isn't there? If you're thinking about they're all going to be folded over. So I don't know. A little bit like yesterday. I mean, you will actually see something happening today, hopefully at the end of the video, but a bit like yesterday, I'm literally just going to be going through these pages here and yeah, maybe putting them into, looked like that was folded once, I don't know, size piles, if that makes sense. So oh, I don't know what I'm doing, because that is just a full-size digital. There's not many of them in there, but yeah, I'll just fold and see what kind of pages I come up with, and then if I get fed up, I'll stop and start creating. Right, you're quite small. I'll just put you to one side for now, because I would like to get at least one journal made today. The cover may not be finished, but you know, I'd like to get, that's making a lot of banging, isn't it? What do we think to a piece of yellow? This is from a Mabel Lucy Atwell's book that I'm about to take apart for the images. How gorgeous. I'm going to choose a couple to have framed up in my room. Anyway, let's see if that's got that banging quite so badly. Yeah, so there's obviously going to be a couple of smallish journals, because there's a lot of small pages. They don't have to be as small as these pages. I can put small pages in a bigger journal. give it a bit of interest when the pages are different sizes, and you know, I can put 2 small ones staggered as well. So, but I really need to, now I've sorted all this paper out, sort it out further. I've separated the paper. If you didn't see yesterday's video, there'll be a link at the end to it if you want to watch this one first. But if you did, I sorted the papers from everything else, card and pieces of ephemera and all sorts of things that were in the scrap box. I'm leaving these in as papers, but these are 2 there. I was front and back. Yes, there's 2 complimentary slips, vintage ones, and they have been. Sometimes your finger's a bit better than the bone folder, isn't it? That's a bit thick paper. It depends how thick the paper is. Yeah, I'm leaving them in as pages. So yeah, there's going to be a few, by the looks of all these pages, a few smaller books. I mean, I like small journals, to be honest with you. I like them as much as big ones. So are we going to leave that as a page as it is? Yes, I think so, because it's folded. I think they were supposed to be for collards, weren't they? Don't know how they ended up in here. Let's put them on the side there. What are you? A half open or half cut up envelope. So I'll do it like that. So you see there's an awful lot of small at the minute, but we haven't got to the bigger pages. Some of them now are bigger. Are you 1 or 2? Thick paper. I can't tell if there's 2 pages there. It's very thick. To the point that I think there must be 2, but what's the page numbers then? Doesn't say. No page numbers, that's not helpful, is it? Oh, that's got 108 on it. Just 1 page number. I don't know, I'll just have to assume it's just 1 then. So that's... So I've kind of got 3 sizes going on at the moment. Only 1 page in that one. That's nearly like card, that is... I had trouble with this yesterday, not journal. What's another word for journal? Ledger, that's it, it's ledger paper. What size are we going yet? That one. So they're going to be A5, and anything less. I think that's an A5 one. Yeah. Sometimes you just need to crinkle them up a little bit, or you can't get them open. Yeah, I'm going to go A5 with that one. A bit of book page. Lovely. This one, right, come a bit nearer, I might be able to work a bit quicker now. Yeah, there's a few bigger ones coming through now. Right, what are these? Because these all seem to be, oh, they're book pages. And they're already folded over. That's helpful. Right, I've got quite a few of those. I'll put that on one side. All those type of things, those and those, look, the different books, but there's chunks of them, so I needn't sit and fold them all now. That's my address on there. Right, I might be off camera. That's it. I think I'll make a nice, with that one. Another tiny piece. Oh, what does that, isn't it? Where did I put the small piece? There. Okay. Oh, my chair's grumbling a bit, sorry. Piece of plain white paper there. A little envelope. And a bigger envelope. I've just put this brown paper to the side for now because it's quite big. It might end up on the cover or something. Ooh, I might put that in that way so that we're not wasting any of the lusciousness of being an envelope. Using my bone folder. It needs a good fold because it's got some paper glued on it. Another envelope. Oh, big. Let's do a trifold. We're going for that one, or we're going for that one. So it's not too bad that I've just got 3. Let's do a corner waist piece of that, because that's the kind of shape it is. And something similar there. So that's paper from Amazon packaging. Right, this is, what's it saying? Shall I deal with it now? Have I got any tape here? Is the question. No, I don't, so that's answered it. Can't deal with it if I don't have tape here. That one or that one, I don't know. We could be on either now, couldn't we? They're getting quite chunky. All these lovely parchment pieces. Might make nice centres actually to the smaller journals. I'll put one on each. I'll put one on each pile, and then they won't all 3 end up in a small journal. Oops. So I hope you're all well. I wonder what kind of weather you're having. Thank you for all your responses to the giveaway journal and the question that I asked, which was, you're too small for that. How long have you been junk journaling? And we've got a good mixture of, you know, reasonably new junk journalers and junk journalers that have been doing it well over 5 years. So why do I don't know why I keep putting them on there, because I've put that little one on, I think. So yeah, we've got a good mixture here all together. That's nice. I love hearing from the newbies who are so excited about, you know, because I remember how excited I was when I found it, about all the different things they see and all the different things they've got planned to do, and yeah, so exciting. Lovely to hear. This one or this one, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I've been grungy and scrummy. A piece of scrappy book page. So these little odd bits like this are the ones that give your journal a bit of interest. I think I'll put that in. But I'll just make it a small. I'm going to do it with that, rather than making more piles. Were you telling me stop putting things to one side and making piles? Get them used. I'll put one like that in there as well. Another vintage envelope, so I'll put that way in there. Oh. You've got a chunk taken out of you, which is quite interesting, but the page very weak in a journal, wouldn't it? I'm going to go with a taller one there, and you are definitely a scrappy bit to go in the little scrappy box. Any thick paper again, or is there 2 of you? Oh, very thick. Nearly card, that. So, oops. I'll go with a tall one there. Yeah, I'll have a trifold again. And again. And there's going to be probably 2, if not 3, smallish ones. So it doesn't matter that these are identical. They probably won't end up in the same journal. Not that it matters if they do. So they look like they should have been journal cards, I guess, from a kit, but we'll put them in as pages. Oh, that's one that says Nanny's add-on. So I took the other pile down to coffee dye, but I haven't got round to doing it yet. Great big envelope. Yep, let's have that there. Parchment. Yep, that one. I mean, just having these, you know, made up into signatures is going to be lovely after the overflow of my scrap box. Again, I'll put that with that brown paper. Right, it's quite a few pages of these, but I do want to move them on. So they are, again, I think it's faux handmade paper because it's very regular, but it has got fibres and things in it, and it is very sort of cloth feeling. So yeah, we'll put all 4 pages in. Probably not in the same one, like I say, but these are embossed and coffee dyed. So lots of texture there as well. Looks like this. Oh, that's a double one. Okay, and there's another pile of. What did I do with the others? Here we are. Is that them all? I thought there's more than that. It's quite a pile though. I'll really cutting up in a minute. Oh, there's more. Yeah, so I do want to put some of these in the signatures, but I'll do a few in a minute. That's a gorgeous coffee dyed envelope. It has sealed itself by the looks of it in the dyeing process, but we won't let that stop us. Yeah, so the ones that are full A4s folded in half are here are nearly all digitals. Those. Yeah, so it's dark and wet and horrible, but it's not as cold here as it has been. I know a lot of people in the country have still got lingering snow. I'm still disgruntled that we never had any at all. Even people in the UK have been saying to me, I can't believe you haven't got snow. We're inundated with it. And I know, it's not fair. Places up in Scotland, I mean, I'm a long way from Scotland, yeah, having real trouble. Again, lots of lovely papers there, so from a pad. Oh, I've got a shoulder ache from all this all this folding, would you believe? Might have to do this video in 2 halves. No, there. Gosh, I'll make a decision in a minute. Let's fold it back on itself. If I decide I don't want all these fold backs, I can always tear the excess off, but I can't put it back on. Well, I can put it back on, that's not true actually. But I'd rather not put it back on if I decide I don't want it. If I decide I do want it. Oh, I'm talking rubbish. Didn't take me long, did it? Green. Oops. Yeah, so I think I did say to you that what am I going to do with that? It probably wants to go in as a tip-in. I did start a piece of slow stitching the other day when Neil was ill. That's a lovely piece of paper as well. I think I'll put that on there. So I think it was only a smallish piece, but I might use a signature out of these to make it a cover. I think I might want the white edges off that. Let's see if I can do that. That's better. Yeah, so that will be one cover there, and then I've got the 2 padded envelopes here, so that will, excuse me hiccuping, that will possibly be another 2 covers, so we'll get at least 3, I think. At least 3, I'm sure we'll get more out of this pile of pages. There's quite a few pages of those as well. That was from the planner, the white back. So I'm just going to put them on there with all those stacks and stacks of pages at the moment. This looks like more journal cards, but I'm going to use them as pages. Oops. make a nice one that way, wouldn't it? I might not. I might keep those as journal cards. Or, you know, back them as journal cards. They're not sticker paper, I don't think so. We're nearly there. Don't know how long I've been on, but we're nearly down it. I guess if these are sticker paper, we'll find out in time to come. If the backs peel off. Soon glue back down again, won't they? Or you'll have an extra page in your journal. I usually put a note on if there's sticker paper so that I don't want to stay shut though, look. Do you? I'm squashing you well. I wonder if that is because they're stickers. Let me just see. Haha. I thought it had opened then. Because if they are, I'd rather take the backs off and stick them to some paper before I use them as pages. Don't know. It doesn't seem to want to come apart, but I've nearly convinced myself now that it's a sticker. So let's just have a look. No, that's not backing paper. That's coming off. It's just paper. So they're not. I feel it, which is very bizarre. Oops. Well, at least now with piles, I can deal with a pile at a time now, journal-wise, making signatures. Both the same, you are. There's quite a few white backed pieces in here, but I'm going to embrace them soon. Cover them over either journaling or... Which one shall we go with there? You're very annoying, aren't you? I'm still not convinced they're not stickers because they don't want to. Let's, oops. Let's try and deal with them. If that'll make you close for a bit. What was I doing with this one? There, I think. That pile's so big everything's falling out of it now. So I think I might start with the smallest one, which is the biggest pieces. Oh look, there's loads of those. Very strange feeling paper. I think the front of it's a bit... I'm just going to try once more. I'm very suspicious. I don't even believe myself. It just feels this. Ah, ha, ha. Look. And I wonder if those are as well. I think they might be. Right, what I'm going to do is I fold them all. I'm going to put them all in that. Although I don't know why I'm folding them because I have to unfold them. I'll stick them on paper. Not today, but perhaps off camera and then use them in another video. I'll stick them on paper and cut them out so they'll be like backed. In fact, I've got all this paper here, so I'll probably do it on there if they fit. Messenger, email, password, Facebook. Don't know. There's nothing there, so we'll use it. Right, so where were you going? Let's have you in there. Yeah, it does not look too bad a pile of papers now, really, does it? I don't think. So there's quite a lot of those. Aha! Okay, let's see what we've got going here then. Put that yellow page in now. I've taken it off that book. Let's do that, otherwise I'm just creating more junk again. Okay, how many have we got? Small ones, 2, 3. Any big ones have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13. And 13 proper sized. And then I've got 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and then those. So let's make 2 signatures out of this. So we'll have 11 of these. Let's start from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, big one, isn't it? 11, 12, 13 pages in each. So 2 signatures, so that'll make that one nice journal. Let's make them into signatures, and then I will have a look at a cover. I think I'm going to glue that down before I start, because it's quite a thin envelope. So I'm not going to use the pockets or anything. Oh, I've not got any glue here. I've got some collal, if it will come out. That will do the job. It's very old collal, but you know what to come out. We bunged up it. Oh, maybe I just wasn't open enough, because it won't take much to close it. I presume it comes right down there. Oh, there's loads of glue in there. Look, it's going to be everywhere. Let's get a cloth and a piece of, oops, glue paper. Don't you hide under there, we need you. I think this is probably the biggest piece. And I'm going to fold it and triple it, because I don't want to have to trim this down. I could trim all the others down once I get them into signatures, but if I do this, that means I'm opening the edges and I've got to go in and glue the edges again, so I'll just make it thinner and a triple, and hope it's not too tall. Oops, I'm going to have to be careful because that is not dry yet. I'll maybe just give that a minute and add it in at the end. Rid of my rubbish. I've taken my bin down to empty. I've not got a bin here. So I am on this one and not that one here. I think so. Let's have a look how many digitals, and then we can 2, 3, any full size digitals. I can just intersperse these smaller ones amongst them then. Your book page. You're quite big as well, aren't you? We'll start with this one, I think. Another envelope there. That in there. There's a piece of, I'll put that either way. So we've got the plain on the outside there. Have some of that in there. Yellow page, and then that's quite jazzy. Another triple one. Let's go with that next, I think. Yeah. Ledger. Somebody's cutting something with a noisy saw by the sounds of it out there. I don't know why it's quite late at night doing that. No idea what and it's raining. Okay, so we're just going to put that one in as a short one. So if I want the 2 short ones together, I don't want them in the middle, that is for certain. What would I like in the middle? I don't know that there's anything there particularly that I want in the middle. Put those 2 in there. And I might dig out a nice book page from beside me. Oh, and a bit boring on the front as well. So if you remember, I said, oh, I've got some Edith lot. I did say I've got some book pages here that I might use. Autumn. It's not really autumn now, is it? Does it even matter? October. Let's see what else I've got. I've got some slightly bigger ones. I think these came out of the scrap anyway. Yeah, let's use these. Sunflowers and butterflies. I want the image. Where's my bone folder? I want the image in the middle, don't I? Yeah, to make it pretty. Okay. Oh, I'm doing tricks with it. You didn't know I was so talented, did you? I couldn't do it again if I tried. Where's the middle? You. Oh, where's my picture gone? There. Oh, it sounds like they're digging the road up. I might have to go and have a look in a minute. Yeah, that's a bit prettier in the middle, isn't it? I'm thinking if I might want one of these pages as well. Oh, these are lovely thick paper. Oh, let's have one of those in the middle as well. Didn't realise it was completely plain on the other side. Right, what have I got there now? 15. And I'm thinking I want something on the outside of that plain white one, so... Oh no, I've got that. Don't like that in there. Let's put it in there. This. You're a bit of a scruffy mess, aren't you? Quite a chunky, getting chunky. I still want something on the outside of that, and I'm going to go with one of these Edith pages because I think there isn't anything more beautiful, book page wise, and I think it's just a lovely start to opening a journal. So just because it's out of my scrap box doesn't mean it has to be not pretty. Yeah, that's quite a substantial. That would make a journal on its own, but I think I'm going to make a chunky one with both signatures in. Otherwise I'm going to have loads and loads and loads of journals, and I don't know what to do with them all. So I'm going to have another one of those in here. Oh, I've got to save that. I just love... Who's doing a mushroom one at the moment? A mushroom... Oh, it's either... Is it Weeds and Wishes or Faith? I don't know. Gosh, I can't remember what Jilly's new channel's called. Anyway, somebody that I watch is doing a mushroom journal. I'm so excited. I think it's Wishes and Weeds, actually. And I think that's what it's called. I might be wrong. Fruit. Okay, so that's going to be the outside to match that one. Did I have one of these in there? Don't remember having one of those in there. Okay, let's start again. Big pages, 3 digitals, 4 digitals. Oh, that's a bright one. I somehow ended up with more bright in here, I think. Doesn't matter, these are going to want putting down, I think. So seeing as we're having Edith, let's have a plain one there, yeah. And then go with digital. Where was that one that was purple in the middle? It's quite a colour, that, isn't it? It's one of, I think that's supposed to be the colour. I don't think it was my printer. I might be wrong. One of Tina's digitals, that one. Love that book. My book. It's got, I don't know if that's ink on it. I think it probably is. Add some blue and blue together. And then I'm going to go with some pink. I don't think there's a right way up for that. And then that one's going to be like a tip in. Oh, well, I've got that to go on there, haven't I? So what shall we go with next? The digital. They're quite grungy digitals as well, aren't they? Another big book page. No. Have this little right way up. Oh, I better check it's the right way up. So did I have something else small? Were you the small thing? Let's have one of these recipe cards in it. Oops. Two small pieces together. You don't have to, but I do like to. Yeah, let's go another big book page there then. It's going to be trimmed. Digital. You haven't got a picture on there, nor have you, so what do I want pretty in the middle? Let's just try and grab something quick. Something interesting. Oh, that's a black page out of a, don't know. Could be a Reader's Digest. No, yeah. Nice image anyway. Do I want it? I like the image in the middle. It's very fine paper though. Ow, ow. We'll see what it does. Quite a small image as well. Okay, so they're my two signatures. I am going to, I think I'll trim them down a bit, but we need some more of this. Look, and look, this that I didn't use. So still more papers here yet. So there was one, but there was a bigger one, wasn't there? Yeah, this Amazon packaging. So let's try and get, I've been glued down then. Nice grungy cover made. Well, I did have the fabric pieces behind me, but that glue's all over the place. Yeah, I don't really want to sew, so I'm going to make this one a non-sew on this particular one. I did say there was glue all over me. I don't know if I'm just squeezing it out crazy or there's a leak in the bottle, but I'm sticking to everything. Lie down, please. I know you've been scrunched up for a long time. I'll just hold it a second or two. I only want to check the size of it and then... Right, I want to glue it together, so I'm going to fold it this way. I want to check the width. It's definitely too tall. I can have it tallish and then I won't have to cut those books down. So I'm going to put some off there. I think I have my scissors here. No, back on my other desk. Let me just check again. I don't want an awful lot of it. I might put those bigger pages down because they are rather large, aren't they? Come on, let me in. Stop being awkward. Sorry, that was probably right in your face, was it? I apologise if it was. I don't know if it's twisted or what now. Is it twisted? No. And I probably want a little bit of a spine on it. Oh, what it's done is run all the way down there, so every time I pick it up, that's why I'm covered in it. I love the noisy crackliness of this. Okay, so maybe I could do that. Might help. Might dry and then throw that. Oh, can't throw it in the bin because the bin's not there. Whew, I'll get a clean one. Yeah, I think it could definitely do with a spine on it. So let me just go grab some of the card. Oh, just an aeroplane coming past as I turn the camera on. Now, I can't believe how long I've been doing that. I just went to get a piece of card. I just need a cloth, often with on the cloth, to put down here, down the spine, and had a look at how long I've been filming, and I've been on quite a long time. So I cut the card. I cut it out. It's a bit of file folder. Just cut it roughly. Not very thick. I don't want it too thick. And put it down the middle of there. And then I decided I'm going to, just seeing if I could get this apart, I'm going to stick these over it as well. So they are fairly sticky, but shall I risk it? Well, they do feel quite sticky. Let's risk it. It's only a scrapbook journal. That doesn't mean that it shouldn't be nice, but do I want to go? Yeah, I might put something around the edges. Where's my bone folder? I might put something around the edges, lace or trim or something, so it won't go too close to the edge, and see if I've got enough of these to cover it. I'm going to have to let that dry anyway before I can sew the signatures in, because that collal is quite wet. So that will be tomorrow's video for you guys. Yeah, this one's definitely a sticker as well. So they did come in and I am using them. And I'll probably put some fabric on the front. So I'll put this further down, and then, you know, I might have to collage in the middle if I've not got enough of these left, or the You might have a bit of this in the middle, we'll see, but it's like collaging speedily, isn't it? Where's my little pin? This is the only way I can get in them. So yeah, time flies when you're having fun. So another video where mostly you've just seen me shuffling papers. So yeah, either you like that kind of thing and you'll have enjoyed it, or it's not for you. You could always watch it, speed it up, watch it faster. I could do that, but I won't do that, so that those of you that enjoy just watching the play and looking at the papers can do that. Oh, I keep losing that, disappearing into all the papers that are on my desk. How many more was there? I know there was more. That's 3. Oh, they're there folded up, aren't they? Are they all folded now? Just kind of see. Yeah, I'll just patch them over. It's a shame I'm losing that teapot, isn't it? Shall I just put a patch in there? Do you think I'll be able to get it off its backing? Should be able to with a pin, shouldn't I? Hope it sticks to itself, that's all. I'm wondering, seeing as I'm having to stop and go into another journal, if I ought to just pop some fabric on the front and stitch it on, because the stitching will come through this and hold it then, won't it? I'll see. I'll have a think about it. It'll be a surprise when you tune in tomorrow. Teacups and things there, look. Bit of a line I can follow, so and that's definitely come in handy. So if you're crafting along by any chance, you could just grab your small scraps and collage, or book page and collage. Yeah, book page would have been nice in here, collaged, if I didn't have these to use up. I do like the speed of using them though. Where's is that my middle piece? Yeah, I'll come this way. Oh, I don't know. No, I'll go that way. Spine, that's what I was trying to say by middle piece, because it's going to be folded there somewhere, isn't it? Okay, what have I got left? I'm going to save that little birdie and we'll stick it on something else. So let's... Oh, we're not big enough now. Yes, we have to go that way. Oops. Now I could probably do this with sellotape as well. That's a possibility. Right, where was I going? Save the teapot. Up there. Look, a little square missing. Oh, I've still got this on this and this, so I'm going to save that birdie though. I suppose I could have put one long strip in, but come off. Oh, you came where I wasn't sticking my pin in you then. Oh. Come on. Thank you. We'll go there with that one. Yeah. I'm going to have to put that birdie in now because he will be whole there, won't he? Yes, let's use it through my pin. So I don't want to bend this spine on this until it's dry, so I won't do that right now. But that will be the inside of it. We'll probably, like I say, stick some fabric on the outside. It'll glue to that, no problem, and then perhaps just stitch round. And then there will be 2 lovely signatures in it. And we'll have our first journal made from the scraps tomorrow. Okay, thanks so much for watching me play with paper and being with me, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.